decide if they can afford to save their child's life. It just shouldn't happen.
平時嘅Jimmy Kimmel係個開心果，亦中意整蠱人，但作惡背後其實佢都有感性嘅一面㗎。
April 21st, my wife Molly gave birth to a boy, a baby boy. His name is William John Kimmel. And when a very attentive nurse at Cedars-Sinai Hospital, her name is Nanouche, was checking him out and heard a murmur in his heart, which is common with newborn babies, but she also noticed he was a bit purple, which is not common, so she asked. So I accompanied Billy and the nurse, went down the hall to another part of the hospital, the neonatal ICU, where another excellent nurse named Ann checked him out and called the doctor in. And now all of a sudden it felt serious. And the room started to fill up. More doctors and nurses and equipment started coming in. And it's a terrifying thing. You know, my wife is back in the recovery room. She has no idea what's going on. And I'm standing in the middle of a lot of very worried-looking people, kind of like right now. And on Monday morning, Dr. Starnes opened his chest and fixed one of the 2 defects in his heart. He went in there with a scalpel and did some kind of magic that I couldn't even begin to explain. He opened the valve, and the operation was a success. It was the longest 3 hours of my life, but it was a success. So, this is what he looked like on Monday. But this is what he looked like yesterday. 6 days after open heart surgery, we got to bring him home, which is amazing. He's doing great. He's eating. He's sleeping. He peed on his mother today while she was changing his diaper. First of all, I want to thank Nanouche Shakurnia, the nurse, who was the first to notice there was a problem. Special extra thanks to my mom and dad and my mother-in-law, Mickey, my kids, Katie and Kevin, my cousins, my sister, my brother, my sisters-in-law, my brothers-in-law. They all really came through in so many ways, as did my friends. Every one of my friends were there 100% of the time for us. We had atheists praying for us. If your baby is going to die, and it doesn't have to, it shouldn't matter how much money you make. No parent should ever have to decide if they can afford to save their child's life. It just shouldn't happen. Please say a prayer for or send positive thoughts to the families with children who are still in the hospital now because they need it.